right now.
Kyle, am I leading? What's up, Main Event Wrestling Network? It is Saturday, 12 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Pacific. We are coming to you from the triad of time zones. We are extremely excited to offer this main event mixer for Halloween Havoc tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time on the Peacock Network, the only network that doesn't charge you $30 to watch a pay-per-view. So, leading us off, I am Jay Gold from the Indie Wrestling Guide and from the NXT Night Shift. To my left side of me, it is Mr. OTM, host of the On the Mark podcast and my co-host of the NXT Night Shift. It is Kyle.
And we're pulling double duty today.
Yes,
we got the IU game on behind us, but the job goes on.
I'm very excited because Kyle and I are going to be connected forever when his quarterback becomes the Jets quarterback next year.
Oh, so no, don't say that. Heisman Mendoza does not need to go to the Jets.
He's coming to us. And below me, but never, ever below anybody, from the great state of California, it is my man, the Great Brown Hope. What's up?
What's up, guys? How you
Host
guys
and owner of the blog World Order, by the way.
Yeah, you've been grinding some content out. Why don't you tell the listeners what you guys got out there this week?
We actually got 2 blogs out. I saw there were 2 PLEs. So, had to hit up Shady, had to hit up Killer Mike. Hey, guys, we got 2 PLEs on Saturday. You guys want to do 2 blogs back to back? And it was as simple as that. We started writing it, I think, Wednesday, and it was up by Thursday. And that same day, we started writing the one for NXT, and that was up by yesterday. So we've been able to gel very well together and do a lot of great work together. We've thrown a lot of ideas out there for things. We're cooking. We're not just in the kitchen, talking about wrestling while the salmon isn't cooking. Like we're making shit happen in there. So we're very excited for a lot of things that are coming. And it's only going to get better from here. And it's all going to be on the Main Event Wrestling Network.
That's right, baby.
Absolutely fantastic. And if you can tell, it is the spookiest time of the year. We are, behind me, 1985, Saturday night's main event.
We weren't even alive yet, me and GVH.
Yeah. This is one of the main events I remember. It's the only one that's like seared into my brain. The Halloween episode. This is the pie eating contest between Captain Lou Albano and King Kong Bundy. And as you can see, it was Mean Gene Okerlund was the host, and he was dressed like a pumpkin. See the Iron Sheik in the Batman outfit.
Boy.
Nikolai Volkov and Robin. I believe that's Bobby Heenan behind me, and Hogan and Hillbilly Jim. And we have all sorts of Halloween spookiness going on today. Tino, what's
and next
up,
week.
brother?
And next week. I know a lot of people are doing Halloween-related content here at the network.
Yeah.
All I can say is you boys better get ready to watch the night shift on Tuesday night. I have something planned that I didn't think I was going to do, but it is going to be absolutely amazing. I hope everybody tunes into.
You're really hyping this up, so this better not be a disappointment.
Damn.
Yeah.
It will not be a disappointment. It absolutely will not be. I promise you that.
Yeah, we figured we'd get together because Halloween Havoc's a fun show. I enjoy it. I'm glad they're keeping it alive. So we got the NXT Night Shift crew in the house. DC Hendricks will be joining us here in a little bit. He just said in the group chat that he got spit up on by a baby, so he's cleaning up. Not great start to the day for DC, but we got 2 PLEs coming up this week. And say his name and he appears. Look who just showed up right on cue. DC, what's up, brother?
What's up, fellas? I'll let you slide, man. You did a Joe Hendry intro for me, and that's
not your guy. That's not your vibe.
It happened. That's literally what happened.
I was speaking about you, and then you showed up. So
yeah, as soon as he said your name, DC Hendricks is entered the studio.
That's perfect. Hey, I couldn't be happier to be joining you guys today, man. I'm excited.
What's up, man?
Yeah, we haven't done enough recording together, and it's very exciting for us. I know Kyle and I have talked about it a bunch, and these GBH is one of my favorite people to record with, so I'm very excited you're here. So it is Halloween Havoc time. It is Halloween Havoc season. It is spooky season. I want to kick off with one of the spookiest matches of the night, if we can. Yeah. It is Mr. Iguana and La Parka versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater. That is the first one on my picture list, and it is the spookiest because La Parka's in it. So, Scary Skeleton Man and Mr. Iguana are going at it. You know what? I'm going to lead off with our resident AAA expert, GBH.
I'm so glad you are, because I was watching the NXT Night Shift on a Tuesday after work, which you can check out on YouTube live every Tuesday, 15 minutes after NXT.
That's right.
You had said, I really have to, no pun intended, I am picking this bone with you, because you had said La Parka is now some tall guy who's from like Lucha Libre and stuff. How dare you?
I didn't say it like that. I just said he
looks. You kind of did say it like that.
Just to summarize it, but you did say some guy. He's like some tall guy in a mask. He said he's tall and skinny and he dances. I was like, what the fuck?
Sometimes, look, GBH, I am a very big La Parka fan. I am a La Parka from the 90s guy. I'm just bringing up now that he is not the same La Parka. I was just telling everybody it's not him.
But, I mean, that's the thing. He's Brazo de Oro Jr., which is the son of Brazo de Oro, who is the brother of Super Porky. So
nice.
Psycho Clown and La Parka are cousins.
Oh, okay.
And he's only 26 years old.
Oh, damn.
26 years old, man. And the one thing I noticed about this new La Parka is that his mask has the sugarcane style to it, and he was resurrected, right? Brought back from the dead. He is a tribute to the previous La Parka, who unfortunately died in the ring.
That's the second La Parka, right?
Yeah,
who died in the ring? Okay, so not the first one, not the 96.
He's a tribute to that La Parka. He's a refreshing like a shot in the arm for AAA, which he will now be on NXT, which I also called that one for Halloween Havoc.
You did.
They would view him by Halloween Havoc. I mean, you've got to, especially in this time. Who's getting called up? Paige is getting called up. Williams, probably Josh Briggs. I could see Josh Briggs getting called up.
Maybe Javon.
Javon Evans. So you're gonna need some spots to fill, and if
cleaning out the division
roster, you're gonna have Iguana, maybe Psycho Clown, now La Parka on NXT. It's gonna be fun, man. So this is gonna be a nice sneak peek for that.
So who do you got in this one? What as far as what do you see this match playing out as?
This match is gonna be insane, man. Everyone's just gonna be jumping off the ropes. They're all gonna be trying to one up each other, but we're gonna get to see the transition between three different styles of television, three different styles of cameras, three different styles of movements. And they're all going to come together and mesh so well. It's going to be done. So, I mean, I would have picked any other opponents for these guys besides Javon Evans and Slater, who have been on fire recently. And this is going to be a match where, you don't know who to cheer for. You're just going to cheer for everybody. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be insane, man.
So the other PLE, Eric, to answer your question, is the AAA PLE going on YouTube tonight, right, Great Brown Hope?
It should be. If it's not on YouTube, I think it's on HBO Max.
Okay.
Because it's on HBO Max in Mexico, but it should be on YouTube.
I think it's YouTube here. I don't think we get that option on HBO Max.
Yeah, it should be on YouTube Live, because all their major PLEs that aren't the house shows, they show them on YouTube Live.
Gotcha.
DC, you wanna chime in on this one and give us your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, GBH nailed it. I mean, everything that he said, and one thing that I take away perfectly from what he said was it's going to be a fun match, which I think this is why it's on the card. It's something fun to add, where you get to just have these guys just jumping all over the place. There's going to be a lot of highlights. And like you said, a lot of different styles, a lot of different, camera work. And I think that's what this match is all about. I think this match was made for Javon Evans and Leon Slater to win. But at the same time, I think it's to highlight Mr. Iguana and La Parka as well and give them a big stage, like you said, to hopefully include them more on the NXT brand moving forward. So this should be a fun match. I think has actually the potential to be one of the best matches on the card and most fun matches on the card.
No doubt, and I think that fun's the word that we use to describe on the night shift this week too. That's the perfect way to describe this match because you know the future is so bright for the all four of these guys involved. Like GBH said, now that AAA is a part of the WWE, they're basically going to get absolved into NXT going forward. And Javon Evans and Leon Slater, that's a legitimate tag team you could put on the main roster tomorrow. And people are going to go crazy for those two. And Leon Slater's not even employed with the WWE.
I was just going to say, slow down.
It's
slow down.
crazy. Yeah. You know eventually he is, like Joe Hendry, like Jordan Grace. All these people, they get a little taste in the WWE while they're under contract with TNA. It's basically a tryout to go to the WWE. Leon Slater will be in WWE in the next couple years. But to what these guys said, it's Javon Evans and Leon Slater's match to win. And to answer Eric's question earlier, GBH, who's he defending that title against?
I don't know why, but apparently Dragon Lee got the match.
Oh, that's right.
AAA. Yeah,
forgot about Dragon.
They got Mr. Cosplaying as Rey Mysterio.
Apparently, oh come on! Don't give Dragon Lee so much crap.
Hey,
I like Dragon Lee.
We're running around calling Rey Mysterio. Oh, I love you, Rey Mysterio. I love you. I'm so happy to be in your T-shirt selling scheme. Like, no thanks.
Hey, what is your opinion on Rey Mysterio?
Fuck Rey Mysterio.
There it is.
There it is.
We had to get one on the show. We're past 10 minutes, so we can cuss now.
It makes me so uncomfortable because I know Ray is a loyal viewer of the Main Event Network. So,
yeah.
Sure.
Hey, apparently Tony Khan knows about the Main Event Wrestling Network now, according to DC. Is that true?
Right. That is very true. I told him about everyone right after the post-show conference at Wrestle Dream. So
that's love.
Never know who will be watching.
Dude, you got to ask a question, didn't you?
Ever.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
You got to ask a question at that post conference, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I just there's obviously a billion questions I could have asked, but I just asked him about the Amazon Prime stuff because everyone's complaining about it. So
I was one of them.
Hey, you didn't say why does John Moxley suck? Did you go? What'd you do to him? Why does he suck?
Wow.
Everybody has to lose sometime.
Yeah, that's true. Another one for the fuck Rayo meter. Yep, you got that right, Tim.
But I'm gonna say if they ever do get Leon Slater back if they get him on the roster, him and Javon Evans could be the tag champs on SmackDown forever, and I'd be very happy. Even though
them
I like
versus Fraxium.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that?
Yeah. Absolutely.
DC, how did you become media for wrestling? You just applied, right, DC?
Yeah, it's pretty
he
simple.
He bullied his way in the front door, Eric.
Yeah,
he pushed down a
security
guard
and was like, I'm media, and they're like, all right.
He showed up with Drew and Manny to the front door. He's like, give us a pass. Like, okay, here you go.
Hoosiers already scored. Let's go. Pick 6. How about it? God, this team is so good.
Yuck.
Who are they playing today?
They play UCLA, which their spread was like 28, which was crazy.
They lost their quarterback. They're not the same.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I see number 9's in right now. So we'll take it, though. Pick 6, man.
Right.
Here we go.
Now, if we could go to the first ever NXT Night Shift approved match. This one, and I'm going to weigh in first. Blake Monroe versus Zarya for the NXT North American title. This is exactly all I want in life. I want these two fighting every week. I love these two more than anything, and I am so glad that this title is exactly made for people like this. The NXT men's title, the NXT women's North American title, both of those North American titles are made for this style, this kind of chaoticness that's going on, this kind of feud where even though someone gets hurt, they're throwing it into the match. These are two women who deserve it, who can absolutely go. And I hate saying you deserve it. They deserve the match. Nobody deserves a win, but they deserve the match. So I am very happy to see that and Eric, to answer your question, in Soul's injury absence, to see them doing something with the title and not going, oh, she's just going to walk around on crutches and hold on to it, and then they get nothing. So I am saying that I think Blake is going to win. Unfortunately, I just don't think they are ready to give it to Zarya because the whole point was to have Zarya get it from Soul. So I'm not sure if she is going to get the win, but this match is going to bang, and this is where it belongs on Halloween Havoc. You get like the dark Blake Monroe. You get Zarya with her crazy entrance and her red makeup. This is what it's made for. I'm all for it. So I'm going to start down below me. Kyle, you're first. Tell me what your thoughts are.
Yeah, I wanted to address Eric's comment too. You didn't see that Soul got injured this week, apparently, Eric. She was hurt in her match, like Tim said, against Alexa Bliss and Charlotte on SmackDown.
The night shift.
Yeah, see, Eric missed the night shift this week. But no, I don't want to talk too much about this because we talk enough about how talented Blake Monroe and Zarya are. But what you said is true. Zarya was going to be the one to take that title off of Soul, and it just doesn't make sense for her to, regain that title for Zaruka. I think Blake Monroe with the title is money. I thought her first title would have been, the NXT women's title, but this is fine because she can establish that title some more. So give me the Glamour, because Glamour stocks are on the rise right now to win this title.
Oh, yeah. DC?
Yeah, so I mean, this obviously only has two different ways how this can end. Zarya loses Soul's title, or Zarya wins it and doesn't want to give it back when Soul comes back.
I like that.
Oh, I do like that. Yeah.
So that's where I'm going. I think Zarya wins.
Okay.
And I think when Soul comes back, she's gonna be like, "All right, thank you, appreciate it. Can I have my belt now? Nah, I've been the one defending this. It's mine now. We're gonna. You want it? You fight me for it.
Yeah, give you the speed belt while you're at it.
And that's exactly
that too.
Exactly. Can I get that too?
Like
taking her lunch money.
I like that a little bit better. Plus that builds Zarya up during this time as well.
True.
I think that's the route I'm gonna go. I think Zarya wins, and down the line, that's how we get Zarya Soul.
That makes sense. I didn't even think about it that way. See, that's why I like doing these mixers, is because you can get these different opinions. And honestly, there's probably more story to tell there with Zarya holding the belt. Now that you mention it,
that's why DC is media, and you and I are not giving any. No,
DC's a bully. Russaholic, shout out Russaholic, shout out Manny, Drew. They're in the house.
Oh yeah,
but,
GBH, your thoughts?
I gotta say the C in DC stands for chef for sure. I like that because I was gonna say something like maybe Blake wins the title and then Zarya wins it back, but she keeps the belt that time because she has the pin. But that would also be similar too because then it would come back to tie with Zarya and Sol Ruka's story that he's talking about. So in that case, we get Zarya and Sol Ruka, which is what's going to be the end game. Blake Monroe moves on to the NXT Women's Championship. This is just a way for her to learn where the cameras are, make her character familiar, make people know her as Blake Monroe as opposed to being, oh, hey, that's Mariah May from AEW. You know what I mean? So
that's a good point. She needs to be herself. Yeah.
It's NXT. Nobody ever really loses in NXT. The only way to go is up, and this is a great way to keep Zarya and Sol Ruka's story going. Keep the championship with the prestige of being around the same people, as opposed to being passed around a lot. And not everybody, quote unquote, deserves a title reign. Not everybody needs a title reign. Look at Alexa Bliss. She never had an NXT championship, so
that's
Blake
true. Actually,
good points.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
But Ruka and Zarya, they got a story, so I'm gonna pick.
She did already beat Zarya. That's a good point by Eric Blake.
I'm gonna pick. I'm still gonna pick Blake for this one though, but I like that scenario a lot. I like it a lot.
It's more 50-50 now with that idea that DC said in my head than it was before. It seemed clear cut and dry that it was always Blake Monroe until you spoke.
No, it's like,
so I hate you for that.
Yeah, I always, and I do this too often, which is why predictions are super hit or miss for me when it comes to these. Because I create these scenarios, I'm like, ooh, I like that, but and then they're always like, nah.
They go the safe route usually.
Yeah. So in my personal opinion, I think this would be a great way to tell this story moving forward and build up multiple stars in one way.
Because that division is deep, and there is a lot of women that could step up for that title and get elevated for sure.
I mean, they elevate so many women because of you also have the Evolve, and you have you have enough where you can absolutely elevate all sorts of women on this, and they just keep rising up. And my problem is on with the men is always going to be with the men right now. It used to be the men's division was so deep. Now the the men is very shallow.
Dude, we could show up to NXT and probably get featured in the men's division right now.
I mean,
that's not shade. That's not shade. We're just very talented.
You got to get rid of the fake OTM first. Then you can then you can go to the main event.
Get rid of those guys. Your name's Bronco and whatever. I don't know. Come on.
It's insulting. It's insulting.
They took our colors too. Yeah,
yeah, they did. They took your yes.
You see this bar for bar, brick by brick,
bar for bar.
We're really trying to push them as these thugs,
badasses.
It doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
Fake. That's why we call them the fake OTM because they just seem fake.
They're but they're not badass. And
so let this be the public forum. Mr. OTM and Jay Gold officially challenge.
Throwing it down.
Throwing it down.
Night shift versus fake OTM.
I'm protecting
tag team
Kyle's
match for it
brand.
all.
Yeah, I'm protecting his brand because I'm NXT Night Shift. But
Hey,
him and
I'll be in
Tucky
your
can
corner.
fight,
You know I'll be in
definitely.
your
They'll be
corner.
fine.
We'll have
I was
Tim
gonna
Pitts
say,
in the corner with
you
his
know
own-
how in shape Tucky is. He can handle him.
That's right. He does all
Tucky's
that
running
lawn mowing.
marathons, and
Yeah.
he does all the lawn mowing. Shout out to
Yes,
Tucker
he'll be
Talks
fine.
Turf.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to the next one, and this one is another one that it's got our lucha.
This is a Great Brown Hope match.
Poking up. However, I'm going to start with DC, but Ethan Page, Dr. Wagner Jr. versus for the Day of the Dead match for the North America. That's what it is. Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. It's just
junior.
Dr. Wagner Jr.
No, Hijo is already junior. So
Son of.
I am the son of Dr. Wagner Jr.
Right, so he is Dr. Wagner Jr.
No, you said
He's
Hijo
junior
de
of the
Dr.
junior.
Wagner Jr.
I listen to the Mexican, damn it!
I'm understanding how it looks.
Me.
He's the Brown Hope, the Great Brown Hope. You're white and Jay Gold.
If he is not Dr. Wagner Jr., is the son of Dr. Wagner Jr. named Dr. Wagner Jr. also, then he would be Jr. or the third. But he's El Hijo, which is just son of, what is his name?
Just
Your
let
son
him
of
talk.
Dr. Wagner.
Words that mean I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
Listen,
Watch him out.
anyway, let's go. DC, what do we got for this one? What are your thoughts?
I've picked him to lose the title too much. So this is the one time that I will pick Ethan Page to retain.
So he's losing the title then.
So he'll probably lose the title.
No.
It's a reverse psychology. I think he wins though. It's hard to pick who he's going to lose to. Like when you have this kind of reign, you know somebody is on their way out. It's super hard to predict when they're going to finally decide, all right, you're losing the belt and moving forward. And no offense to Wagner Jr., but like I can't see that happening here. I got Ethan Page retaining.
GBH chomping at the bit. Give me.
Oh yeah. No, this feud has had so much juice to it. From what was it, the first Worlds Collide in LA when they had that fatal four-way for the North American title with Javon Evans, Dr. Wagner Jr., Wagner 3, if that's easier for you, Jay Gold.
Much better.
Ethan Page, and I forgot who the fourth competitor was, but
Was it Dragon Lee?
I don't remember.
I think it was. No, it wasn't a joke. I actually think it was.
Can't
Dragon
remember.
Lee.
It's probably Dragon Lee. If
Yeah.
any match they
He's
put
been
Dragon Lee.
featured a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I think it was JD McDonough.
Oh, you might be right.
I think it was JD.
That was
But,
Worlds Collide, right?
I mean, ever since it's been Page and Wagner ever since, and it's been beautifully done. And to think that this is the feud that catapults Page to the next level, because now you've seen Page in AEW, you've seen Page in NXT, you've seen Page on PLEs. There's nothing he can't do. Everything he's been given to work with, he's worked with tremendously well. He's got Chelsea Green's endorsement. So
Dragon Lee.
yeah, it was Dragon Lee, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Dragon Lee, but you were right on JD. JD was in that match.
Was that LA or Vegas?
That one was.
I think
It doesn't
was.
say. Yeah, it probably was LA. It was in September.
But now it's gone to the point where what's it called? You've got to let Ethan Page go and move on to the main roster. He's outgrown this roster. He's helping transition one of AAA's biggest stars into NXT. And now we're going to have a brand new North American champion in NXT who's going to mesh styles with a whole bunch of different people. Javon Evans, Josh Briggs, if Briggs stays. Ricky Saints, maybe Obafemi if Femi doesn't get called up. You know, there's going to be all
Where's
kinds-
Obafemi been?
I think he's just on like a little hiatus since he lost. the
Yeah,
belt.
he was overexposed. You know, he's good now, I think. But GBH, I'm going to say something to you, and don't take it personally. I think your thoughts on where you would like Dr. Wagner Jr. El Hijo de, I think I don't see it in Shawn Michaels' book.
This is more about Page than Wagner.
But I'm saying I know, but I don't see that he is the guy who's going to. I think Page is. They're happy as hell with him where he is. I don't think they're rushing to bring him up because there's zero for him to do up there. I think Dr. Wagner Jr. is on because they are promoting their AAA brand, and he is the perfect face for it. but I do think, and this is more on them, the way they book. It sounds great if you want to do that. I do not see a CW audience embracing El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. as the new North American champ. I just see something gimmicky where when he does lose, it's going to be something, it's going to be more gimmicky than more wrestling lucha related. I would love to have, I'd love to see it. I just don't see it happening. I can't see it happening at this moment.
Okay.
Kyle?
Yeah, that's a fair point. No, I'm curious on what this Day of the Dead match actually means. Is it just anything goes?
It's supposed to be Dia de los Muertos, but yeah, anything goes.
Anything goes.
It's going to be more of like a theme match. Maybe we'll have like
the Devil Page, because we saw that
decorated.
in the
yeah, decorate the ring a certain way. But yeah, we'll get Page with his face paint. You'll see that.
Ethan Page, man.
Hijo del Norte.
I don't know what that means.
Son of the North.
Son of the North.
Oh, there we go. I took Spanish for 3 years in high school, and you can tell I did not. I did not learn a thing.
How did you not even just put together Hijo?
I probably could have, but like thinking that quick and registering in my brain this early, that's a lot, brother. But Ethan Page is going to retain because he's the greatest North American champion of all time. I said what I said.
That's right. You're not wrong.
He is.
He's better than Wesley. He's better than Dirty Dom. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You forget Obafemi was the North American champ too.
Yeah, but his reign wasn't as good as what
so was
Ethan
Keith
Page
Lee.
is doing.
So was Keith Lee, and that was a good reign
he
too.
did the double title thing with that reign as well.
Right.
So it kind of got overshadowed, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Mr. Vicious isn't wrong. Zombies out of the ground. I love it.
We're gonna see some gimmicky WWE shit in this match.
I hope so.
Very
I hope so much. Yeah, I hope we see some nonsense. And
this card is great, by the way. Like I keep looking at these matches that we're about to talk about, and I keep forgetting how good this card is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely room for ridiculousness and chicanery in all these matches, and keeping the Halloween vibes is like one of the best parts about it. So let's go to the next one, and Kyle, you're gonna lead us off. It is a broken rules match. It is the Hardy Boys, who are now the Broken Universe Hardy Boys.
Yes.
Which is amazing. And you know what would be nice, just before we say where this is going to go, I wish the whole thing was the Cinema Hardyverse, where the Dark State has to go to their ranch and be like, where the hell are we? What's up, GBH?
Not going to be. I feel like
maybe it will.
Wouldn't it be great, though? Like,
it would be way better.
No, it would be amazing. I mean, you got to consider the Hardys' health for sure, but this is like perfect to do the kind of match
cinematic
that the Dark State can shine without hurting them or risking any further
exposing them as terrible wrestlers. Yes, that's the right way to do it. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
They have been a mess. They were
you
actually
flipped the script so hard on them too, because we talked about Dark State and their rise in NXT, and you're not wrong. They have fallen off a cliff. I don't think the in-ring work is the reason they're struggling.
It's the gimmick. The Dark State gimmick just sucks. That's all.
Now it does.
It's overdone.
Actually, the gimmick that worked was the promo they did, where they all talked about how they were all disrespected in former gimmicks, and now they're all, where they need to be. Instead of, don't call them Dark State anymore. Just give them a new name or a new gimmick. Forget the Dark State. Call them Dark State and just say, these are guys who they all know what they are. They invaded, and now they're here, and now they're going to make a difference. Instead, I'm still dealing with the lights out nonsense and the face masks and all this stuff. You can't keep it going for this long.
Right. And this is hilarious. Eric said I really wanted them to take Cutler to the lake and he come out as Bubba Ray Dudley or BJ Ray. Well, BJ Ray actually got fired from WWE, so it wouldn't be him. We did see Senior Benjamin on that NXT video package.
Yep.
Man, the Broken Universe is nostalgic at this point, which is weird to say.
One interference.
Yeah, we do. Like, I remember when this was like becoming popular, the Broken Universe in what was it, 2016, around then?
Yeah.
And TNA. And a lot of people are shitting on it. It's like, why are we bringing this back? It's the perfect PLE to bring it back for.
Yep.
It's a gimmicky show. It's Halloween Havoc, and it's good. And it's perfect for the Hardys. The Hardys are going to retain. The State of Dark is in disarray, so I'm going with the Hardys to keep those titles.
TNA loyals tuning in too, so that's always a win.
True.
Couple extra fans to tune in and watch.
DC, what do you think?
I'm gonna have to be different again here. I think this match is definitely gonna be a lot of fun as well, kind of like what we talked about earlier. It's just gonna be one of those fun fun matches that I think we're going to really enjoy. But I think Dark State gets the titles back. I think the Hardys winning was for a moment, and for them to make some history. And they became the first TNA NXT Tag Team Champions, joint champions at the same time. So I think it was a moment for them to make a little history, and I think Dark State will bring those titles back to NXT with a lot of chaos after tonight. So I got Dark State coming out of this with the victory.
I don't like that, DC, just because that means OTM's going to get that title opportunity.
Oh, no.
We don't need that.
Yeah.
We need a brand new tag
Which
division in
OTM,
NXT.
though?
That's what we need.
Oh, if it's us, then I'm in.
Here's the thing, though, DC. You made a great point, and I think you're right. And I think there's no way for the Hardys to overcome a 4-on-2 unless they really get gimmicky and that, whatever that thing is, flies in and
Vanguard.
Vanguard 1 comes in and does his thing, and Senior Benjamin and I don't know. I think you're right. I think the 4 guys are going to make it. That's how it's going to go down. How about you let Saquon Sugars be in the match? How about I don't see him on the outside as a goof? Because he's the best wrestler out of all 4 of them. Can he just wrestle for me?
Agreed.
There's no reason not to. This guy should be wrestling.
They really are trying to make Osiris the heavy in that group, and he's kind of struggled a little bit. You could tell he's still relatively green, which is fine. We said the same thing about Lash Legend, and Lash Legend is great now in NXT.
Yes.
I just think Osiris needs a little fine-tuning, and you're right. Get Saquon Sugars in the ring, maybe with Lennox, I think is his name.
Osiris has got those 2 left feet right now. His timing.
He's got the yips, I guess you could say.
Does.
A reverse fake punt? What is going on here? Sorry.
Yeah, I'd like Dion Lennox and what's his name?
Sugars.
Yeah, Saquon Sugars. Yeah.
So I was right. Yeah, I want those 2 to go. I've seen enough of Osiris, and Cutler's just kind of boring. So
Cutler is I don't know.
Cutler's a goof.
If they could go back to him being goofy again, I didn't mind his
I didn't
This
need
would
about
be the
butt
match
stuff.
for him. This would be the match for him to goof off and do his thing. I think that would be great.
Eric, he can't wrestle. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Eric. No one's
We
letting
saw
him
it on
do
LFG. Yeah, we saw him on LFG. He struggled, dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let him come and mow my lawn. I'm not a fan of that dude. He's also not a.
You just can't have him against the Hardys. You got to send your best 2 against the Hardys.
You got to put up your best 2. Jeff Hardy versus Saquon Sugars.
Let them interfere though, but for the actual match part, give me the 2 best wrestlers.
Dude, they need a female in their faction.
No, we don't need any more We don't need to add to the faction.
Then it becomes like Reckoning and Retribution.
Yeah, then it's the culling. Then it's Reckoning. Then it's Eric Young's crew and TNA.
You need diversity with these factions. You're right.
Yeah, break it up a little bit. I don't know. I think this one is definitely. I do think DC's right. I think Dark State takes it. The Hardys don't need it. The Hardys don't need it. They don't need it. I don't need to see the Hardys every week.
Why are we flip-flopping the titles, though, man?
Don't make me tap the sign, Kyle. 51 and 48 years old. We're good. Get some young guys in there.
You haven't given your pick yet. I'm curious of where you're at with this. Convince me.
I wrote about this on
GBH
the
is so
blog.
mad I called him Dr. Wagner Jr.
But for this one specifically, I had said that if this has to be like a cinematic match, so all 4 of these guys can get involved, and they just absolutely have to destroy the Hardys. If this is going to be if we're supposed to believe this gimmick for this stable, you know what I mean? If they're so badass, then why haven't they just deleted the Hardys? You know what I mean? And this is their moment to, even with shenanigans involved, they can't be made to look goofy. Maybe you can get one guy chased away by Vanguard or something, but it can't be something where they're following along with it too much, where it's over the top. So you got to have them absolutely destroy the Hardys, take those belts back. I don't know if they come back for a rematch or they just go and mind their own business and defend the TNA tag title somewhere else. But, Dark State needs this win more than anything. And I know you guys talked about it on Night Shift, too, that if they don't get this win, it's not a very good look for them. Where do they go from there? Especially if they're trying to make them a dominant team.
Yep.
So they got to get rid of the old guys.
I'm telling you, don't be surprised.
Pop them out, and they all throw them in the lake, and they don't come back out.
And I'm gonna say this is kind of strange. This is the only division that is actively getting hurt by the TNA NXT relationship. It just exposes the fact that there are no tag teams in either one of these companies.
You're right.
0.
Mm-hmm.
We got nothing.
Point.
We absolutely have nothing.
Javon Evans and Leon Slater could legitimately be the best tag team within TNA and NXT right now, and they're not even employed by the same company.
Right, and they're not even a tag team. So that's the sad part. Yeah,
crazy.
It's just exposing that not the tag division, and I think that's just years of neglect in general. I think it was Vince had, if you remember the '80s tag team wrestling in this Survivor Series, there were 20 teams, right? Now you have like 5 teams you can count on one hand that you would count and be like, yeah, these are real tag teams, guys that I can, sit back and relax on. There were no real. They keep
all of them off TV. Like the Motor City Machine Guns are on TV once a month. Fraxium's on TV once a month. It's like,
and they wrestle
what the
separately.
hell are we doing? Yeah,
they always
and
have
the Street Profits. You've been teasing the Street Profits for 3 fucking years, and you haven't done anything with them. They're the same team they were. Yeah.
Yep. They wouldn't pull the trigger on the heel turn either. Yeah, they did the heel turn. They dress them in all black. They come out and then they're like, "Hey, high fiving. What's up?"
Yeah, they don't care about tag team wrestling. You're right.
No, they don't care, and it just shows when you have to have a match like this, and we're like, who's supposed to win this? Like, either we don't
Eric's
care.
Right though,
or
there was a period in NXT where tag teams carried.
Yes,
AOP, Revival, DIY, Sanity.
But DIY also another team that they put together because that feud separately was better. So when it was the two of them against each other, and you know what, they get exposed too. Yeah, but unfortunately, they get up to the main roster. You put them nose to nose with the Street Profits, and here are the Street Profits. Here's Gargano and Ciampa. Hey, I'm gonna kick your butt. Like, you're like, oh, come on, guys, come on.
We can't believe that. Right?
No, like, it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. I'm sorry. It just stop it, GBH. It just doesn't.
You can't spell J Gold without old. He's showing his age here, folks.
No, but I'm saying, come on, you can't nose to nose guys who are bigger than you and then expect to be like, I'm taking you seriously. Yeah,
he's giving you shit.
Yeah. So all right, so we go on from this one.
And yell at him.
What'd you say?
You got to kick him in the shin first, so they're like,
exactly,
in their face.
Give him a shot in the gut and then see him bend over. So anyway, we are on the road.
So.
I mean, I'm 6'2". Every time I'm at a show, I'm as tall as a lot of these guys, and I'm like, what? When I was a kid, they were much taller.
At GCW, Jay Gold just stood behind me, and he had a perfect view.
Yeah, I was fine. Like,
I'm 5'8" and all of it.
Anyway, we're on the road to 300 subscribers. So if we can get everyone, tell a friend, tell 10 friends, subscribe.
I bet they watch wrestling.
Yeah, subscribe to the network. We have free stuff to give away when you do. We were giving away stuff when we hit 200, and some people didn't respond.
You didn't claim it, guys. Yeah. It's free. It's free to follow. It's free to subscribe, and we are just a collective of like-minded individuals coming together to talk professional wrestling. We all love it. No tribalism over here. Okay, well, there's a little bit of tribalism, but we typically stay away from the tribalistic approach to covering wrestling. DC's got multiple things that he's doing, so make sure you're following him. The Great Brown Hope leading the charge at the Blog World Order here at the Main Event Wrestling Network. A lot of great stuff going on over here, guys. So we appreciate you checking us out. We still got 2 more matches to talk about, so subscribe now and enjoy the ride.
Let's get to the women's world title. Jacy Jayne and Tatum Paxley, and a match that I'm excited for. I think I know how it's going to end anyway, but I love both of these women. They're getting the push. Jacy Jayne, we got some grief on TikTok there, Kyle.
Yeah.
For saying Jacy Jayne. Somebody came hard at us.
Apparently, guys, so yeah, we didn't get to tell DC and GBH over here about it, but we posted that clip praising Jacy Jayne and what she has done, and this is the comment we got. No wonder your latest videos have no comments. Ha 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 ha. Terrible takes don't warrant engagement. JC is boring, and that title needs a change. It's seriously hurting a great division. What a mark.
They were mad at the comment after they watched it, by the way.
Yeah. You know what I responded? I said, thanks for the interaction.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't care. I think Jacy Jayne, who I thought, and I'm going to say I was that guy at first. I was upset. They gave it to her. We were like, what in the world? You know what? Book correctly, any wrestler is going to shine right. And she is shining and showing that she can do it. This match is great. They see something in Tatum Paxley. I don't personally see that level. I'd see a North American run for Tatum Paxley. I don't know if she can carry a brand, but Jacy Jayne can carry a brand. So you got something here, and I do think that Izzy Dame is going to be the one that interferes on, makes Tatum Paxley lose because she's jealous, and I like that gimmick. That's fun. Izzy Dame could be the next champ too. No issues. So I'm going to send this one down to DC and let him give me his first opinions on that.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jay Gold. On a lot of things that you just said. One, I also don't see. While I understand why people love Tatum Paxley, she's a lovable character and a lovable person outside of wrestling. You could tell.
Yeah.
But in terms of as a wrestler, I just don't see her being anywhere near able to. Just not right now.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, but I just don't see her being the face of the women's division that is so stacked. I can't see it. So there's no way that she comes out with this victory. I just really can't see it. The only way I see it is if Lyra comes and helps her, I guess.
Ooh.
That's the only thing I could see. Like maybe Izzy tries to make her lose, and then Lyra comes out and makes it a little interesting. That's a lot going on though. So like I don't know if that's what they're gonna do. But JC Jane, as you said, regardless of that commenter that hated on your video, regardless what they think, JC's done a great job with her opportunity. They definitely strapped that rocket to her, and I think she has done a great job with that opportunity and done a great job for herself and the division. I don't think the biggest thing to take away from her reign is she didn't make it worse.
Yeah.
Which was a lot of people's fear. When they gave her the title, everyone's fear was you just ruined the women's division. Like how do you and she did not. So that's the thing to take away here. So
that's an awesome point, DC. That is an awesome point. Yeah. That is a great point that you brought up. She did not make it worse. She actually is a formidable champion. You do feel it when she comes in the ring, and she goes up against anyone. You don't go, oh, she's getting squashed. Never. You would the first reign. You're like, oh, she'll lose next week. Nope, not anymore. She comes out. She just carries herself well.
Yeah. And I like what DC said too about Tatum Paxley. Like we totally understand why people are so behind her, but just because you're behind a wrestler and you love a wrestler doesn't mean that they are main event ready just yet.
Correct.
I totally agree with what you guys said. Tatum Paxley is getting there, organically getting over with this faction, but she's going to feud with Izzy Dane coming out. I interviewed
Shotzi.
Yeah.
And it was during Evolution, and I asked her if she could book any match for Evolution. Mm-hmm. She said she would book Tatum Paxley. Wow. And that was the first moment I'm like, I don't see it, but all right. And then ever since then, they've been booking her at this main event level. I personally don't see it. I know a lot of people do. Like I seen someone comment earlier and said that they hope she wins.
Yeah.
And I just love her as a person and love her character, but I don't know if I'd be super excited with her winning.
No, and it would be, the underdog getting a moment, sure, but after that, how do you follow it up? I don't think there's an interesting follow-up with Tatum Paxley winning. If she wins the title, she's just going to lose it right away, in my opinion. She would be what we originally thought JC's reign was going to be. She would be the transitional champion.
Yeah, or have a mediocre run, because we all say it. The chase for those faces is what to do. The heels keep the belts, the faces chase. That's because then they have no idea what to do with them afterwards. GBH, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I'm going with JC Jane for this one. It's already been a great reign. There's no need to stop it now. I do see Tatum having a title reign soon. Maybe soon. Maybe. I mean, the character is there. She's an admirable character. The story is a great story. Everybody has seen her from the bottom to where she's got now, floating around the title when she was with Lyra and stuff. But you got to give it to JC Jane on this one, because regardless if Tatum does win, we still get a rematch anyway. So you get the rematch, and you get Lyra in her corner, and she can either win or not win. I'm honestly indifferent to it. Just keep JC Jane's reign going for now, because I mean, what else do you really do with her if she loses her title?
Another good point. That's what I was wondering too. It's like JC without the title, what is Fatal Influence then? Because you just brought in a new member.
And then you don't have to break up another faction, because if she loses the title, it's going to cause some sort of bend in the faction. Yeah. Or some sort of crack in the mirror, so to speak. She survived Toxic. She's the only last member of Toxic Attraction, right?
True.
So that's got to count for something. They see some value in her as opposed to other talents that they didn't want to bring back or didn't pursue in any other way. In this case, Mandy Rose. They picked JC Jane over Gigi Dolan. There's a reason.
Worked out so far. Yeah.
Biggest fumble ever was the Mandy Rose fumble. Biggest fumble, biggest mistake, biggest quick decision out of nowhere was the Mandy Rose fumble by far. She was becoming a superstar.
And with NXT still on the rise as a third brand, you don't always have to call everyone up. I mean, some people will outgrow the brand, but some are just perfect for the brand. And JC Jane is one of those people. I mean, you call her up, where are you going to put her right now?
Exactly. I saw that comment, GBH. You had a comment during what you were talking about saying call them up. I don't see where she fits on the main roster.
She could be one of those people that floats around the NXT main event card for a while, give her 2 or 3 title reigns. If this reign doesn't keep going, she can be a gatekeeper to the next level or someone that helps continuously bring people up to her level and make them stars. And where showing up at the Rumble as a representative for NXT like means a lot in some cases. This will be a good one where it's like, oh my gosh, it's the NXT Women's Champion. She's in the Royal Rumble. You know what I mean? Those little things matter. You don't always have to call everybody up. There can be success stories that stick around with the brand.
Look what happened to Bea Priestley. They call her up on Raw or SmackDown. Gone, like never to be seen again.
She had a great run on NXT. She was the gatekeeper for the women's division. She didn't need a title to be successful there. She was great. I thought she was amazing there. I mean, she took a lot of losses, but she made a lot of women look great. She made them look badass. You know, she injured some people was her character. And when those people came back, they came back for her. They came back strong. They had great angles on NXT. You know, she didn't need a lot of wins, but she deserved that call-up, and it all went wrong. She should have had a great feud with Naomi, which just went and blew up for no reason. So
because they didn't know what to do.
You do that to JC Jane, this reign is for nothing. So
yeah, you got to come up and be 100% invested. Yeah. That's what I'm starting to figure out from NXT call-ups. If you're not 100% invested in their gimmick when they get up to the main roster, they are sunk. There is no coming back from getting a crummy. Look at Karrion Kross. The guy never recovered from the stupid gladiator helmet they put him on. That Keith Vince Lee decided that was the thing. Keith Lee never recovered from
Bearcat. What the fuck?
What do we do? Unless you're 100, like Keith Lee should have came on and immediately challenged in the main event scene right away. This is Keith Lee. He's going to kick your ass. Look what he did in the Royal Rumble. Yeah, that's the end.
Yep. Indy Hartwell's a good example too.
Indy Hartwell. Yep. Yeah. Look, Indy Hartwell comes up. Either invest or don't. But you know what? When you don't invest, it's all over for these NXT kids. They have zero chance of succeeding. Zero.
True.
And that's what we don't want to happen to Obafemi. We don't want it to happen to JC Jane. We don't want it to, and Eric, I saw one of your comments in here regarding the tag champs making making Fallon and Laney the tag champs. Never going to happen. I'm just going to be honest. It is not. They will not. The NXT women will never hold a tag title. There are no women.
Oh, they will again. They'll get it back.
So. Never ever. That title
was their last chance.
Yep. Yes. That title and actually Sol and Zarya were a chance.
That's why I'm saying no, because Zaruka is really close to getting.
They are not invested in it. They're not invested in it. They didn't want Sol having 3 belts. The NXT women will never hold those titles and tour because the reaction that happened, as you saw with Sol and Zarya, was literally nothing when they came out. So
that's true, unfortunately.
Yeah, sometimes you don't.
It's the main roster. We talk about the main roster just doesn't have sometimes the giddy up.
The main roster casual fans, like, how do you just pay attention to the main roster? Well, there's so much more out there, you know.
Agreed.
Each their
because
own.
You could be like, you have little kids who are like, I can only focus on the main roster that you take me to. I don't turn on the CW. They have basketball or volleyball or cheerleading at 8:00 on a Tuesday. They miss out.
Now they have college football. Like, I don't understand the CW network whatsoever.
The CW network rules. I think it's one of my favorite. It has changed so many times. It went from the WB to WPIX to the CW. I just love it. I think it's the silliest network on
Clipper games live when you couldn't afford cable. They had some of the Clipper home games on the CW. I remember.
CW had the Mets have the Mets here on regular TV during the season. CW is just a great channel. Yeah, well, listen.
Your Mets really. It's like your football team. Holy shit, Jets and the Mets. That's terrible.
Not necessary, dude. It's not necessary. Not on this show. It's not
I'm sorry. I'm from Indiana, the greatest sports state right now on the planet.
Is it now?
It's facts. And Pacers were in the finals. Indiana Fever made it to the Final Four.
Wow,
the Colts are the best team in football.
You really lifted those championship trophies, didn't you? They're all in your trophy case.
Also Hoosier.
Reggie Miller, when he was with the Pacers, he was the first person from Riverside, California, or any of California to be in the NBA Finals.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Reggie Miller, the biggest bitch to ever play.
Wow.
He hates the Clippers too. I hate him for that. He's one of my favorite players, but he hates the Clippers.
He hates the Knicks so much that I can't listen to
I
him
hate
when
the
they put
Knicks
him on.
too.
Ah, you're stupid. What do you?
Yeah,
know?
Eric, I got it on in the background, brother. Don't worry, I'm watching. I appreciate your updates, though.
Jersey.
Who?
Well, anyway.
I know Jay Gold will know that line. That was
What?
Walt Franklin's jersey. Remember Eddie?
Yeah, Eddie was great because they actually had real Knicks on the team. All the crappy Knicks were on the team. Yeah,
None of
that
them
was
were
a good one.
None of them.
Oh, I love them. Yeah, no, they were. They were. Gerald Patio was on that. Was in Eddie, who was a real, and so was the kid from Indiana, the big kid who was in Blue Chips. He was in that movie too.
I don't know who you're talking
Greg
about.
Ostertag?
No, the kid with the crew cut from University of Indiana who played in the 90s. Now I can't remember.
Indiana
his name.
University.
Yeah. And I'll figure it out though. I promise you that. Anyway, let's go to the main event as we come to 10 minutes before the top of the hour. It is.
You're doing great on timing, by the way, Jay Gold. I always like to keep it at an hour, so good job. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I try.
10 minutes per match. Awesome.
That's right. That's what we get. Like we're playing golf. I give it 10 minutes a hole. Otherwise, you're playing too long. It's nonsense.
I like it.
Yep. Anyway, Ricky Saints, Trick Williams, the NXT Championship. No gimmicks needed. No nonsense. Just a dumb contract signing the week before. But this match is gonna fucking rule. I love both these guys. Eric Anderson, Sam, that's what he was. Eric Anderson was in that movie, the old Indiana Hoosier.
Hey, what's up, Sam? Have you been reading my blogs?
He has, trust me.
He keeps up with everything main event. He's one of the loyal followers of the network.
He's on. He's on.
One of the people that read my blogs. Shout out, Sam.
That's right. And
we all read your blogs here.
Oh no, I know. I know you.
I get stuff from GBH about music and hip hop, and I love it. That's all. That's what I want. It's just great. Anyway, let's go to the main event. I'm going to start with GBH because he was at the end on the last one. It is the Trick and Saint show. What do you got?
Trick or Treat Williams needs to get the call up, man. He is one of those people that actually got a reaction. Remember when he came out?
Yes.
Which he spoke of Jay Gold. Remember?
And when he was on SmackDown?
Whoop That Trick is one of the best intros. That's a great song, and Booker T doing it. That's why it happens. That's
I like it. I love that intro.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Yes.
It's time, man. Trick Daddy Dollars Williams, like he's main roster ready. He's been main roster ready. I mean, there are times where you can feel it's a little greenish, but I mean it's part of the game. If you don't think about it being green, it could just be maybe he's a step too quick, ahead of some people, or he's reacting a little bit too fast. But I think he's ready. His star level is all the way the fuck up here. You got to take advantage of it. I'd say, Saints needs this win. He needs to establish himself as the current face of NXT until we find the next person worthy of the honor. And, keep Trick Williams off TV till the Rumble. And then
I like it.
He'll come out during the Rumble, and he shows up on Raw the next night.
Whoop that Trick. Oh, man, I could hear the roof blowing off. Oh, no, it's in Saudi. Never mind.
If they sometimes when they have announcers and they announce a guest come out like before the match,
yeah,
like right before, like, oh, this guest announced. If Booker T comes out right before the men's Rumble match, we're getting Trick Williams.
Yeah, but the odds of Saudi Arabia knowing Trick Williams is slim to none.
Is it in Saudi Arabia this year?
Yeah, next year's Rumble's in Saudi.
Ruins everything. It ruins.
It's
everything.
such a buzzkill.
The biggest buzzkill. You can't.
You
have
know what
party.
it is?
You can't. It's
money.
It's at 2:00 in the afternoon. Like you can't even enjoy it.
I kind of like that though. I kind of like that. It gives you your night.
No, I have parties. I buy subs, like 6-foot subs for people. I can't have this kind of crap. We put
Mr.
big
Popular.
money on the Rumble.
So do we. We always do a Rumble pool with OTM.
Horrible. It's killing me.
Yeah, but hey, this match ain't gonna kill us.
Kyle, yeah, who do you got?
I got Ricky Saints. Exactly what GBH is saying. Trick Williams is ready for that next step. There's no point of him becoming I think it'd be 3-time, right? If he were to win here, NXT champion. Just doesn't do anything for him. He's accomplished everything that he could already do in NXT.
It's funny you say that, Kyle. By the way, nobody is really a 3-time NXT champ. There's really nobody. They don't just throw that belt around because you're ready to go up if you win it. If by the third
Joe
time,
was
you're
2.
going to go up.
Finn was 2, right? Nakamura had 2. I'm just trying to think of anybody else. Yeah, no, I can't think of anybody with 3.
Johnny didn't have it.
Twice. I think he was twice too. Ciampa was
There's
twice.
no reason to have it 3 times. There's no reason. If you get to 3 times, you're wasted. That's it.
I'll ask ChatGPT on mute, and then you can ask the next person about the match.
DC.
Yeah, Trick is done on NXT. He has to lose this match. I don't know about holding him until the Rumble though. That's
right.
Especially like that's a long time away. That and like I said, Saudi Arabia. Nah.
Samoa Joe was a 3-time champion. Sorry to cut you off, DC, but he was.
I knew it.
So there was only one, but Samoa Joe stands above everybody. He never needed to come up. Samoa Joe
was their
Samoa
gatekeeper.
Joe.
Yeah,
he was.
I would say in my 30 plus years of watching wrestling, Samoa Joe, even more 30 is maybe 40 years of watching wrestling. Samoa Joe is probably my favorite and is probably the best as far as going from company to company, making an impact, winning belts. Didn't matter if he was in NXT forever. Samoa Joe already cemented his legacy. So, yeah.
Well said.
Sorry, DC. I agree with you.
I got Ricky Saints wins. I'm hoping, and I know a lot of people aren't with me on this, but like I really do still hold out hope for Trick Mello Gang to reunite. I still feel like that is the one thing that's missing with Carmelo. Although they're finally starting to gain a little bit of traction with them, I still feel like there's still something missing, and I think Trick Williams is that. Him being the mouthpiece during Melo's reign really elevated both of them, and I think Trick can lose this match, still be babyface. They can shake hands and move on, and just like that, he's babyface, and he's back to Trick Williams that we've known him for.
You don't think it's going backwards?
Babyface together.
You don't think it's going backwards for him if he comes up to the main roster and is a mouthpiece for Javon? I mean, for
how's that backwards? It's the main roster.
No, but he's going from being an NXT champ to now being a mouthpiece instead of like being a heavy. He should be singles on his own.
Yeah, but he'd be on Friday Night SmackDown in front of more viewers and possibly winning tag team titles and being featured on PLE cards on the main roster.
I don't think that's a Rumble.
And you bring back the barbershop.
Get the barbershop talks back on the main roster with more eyeballs.
Ooh,
the biggest thing is just doing the same thing that they did, just with more people watching, because what they did in NXT was legendary. So do it with more people watching.
Yeah, I'm with DC on this one, Jay Gold. I don't think that's a step down by any means if Trick and Mello reunited on the main roster.
Yeah, no, you guys have convinced me. I was just saying if they turn him into just a mouthpiece, I'd be very upset. I need to see him move. He can wrestle. He's athletic. His let's talk about it stuff I still think is anytime it comes out of his mouth, I chuckle. I think it's just amazing. Yeah. Just the delivery is just the best.
His cadence is very good. His timing when he speaks is perfect. And that's an underrated thing in wrestling.
Yes.
People don't talk about that. That's the nerd thing in me that I love, because it's all about how you portray yourself. And he just convinces you that he is the real deal.
Right. You don't give him a window for the fans to either crap on what you just said or come after your delivery. If your delivery is on point, and your cadence is out, the fans don't have a chance. All they can do is think. And then they're like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's great. Instead of being like, nah, when are you going to get it out? It just works. So
and that's how Ricky Saints is too. Ricky Saints too, I was worried about this title reign because it's been fine. His run in NXT, in my opinion, hasn't been great, but his snapback to Trick during that contract signing, I was like, okay, that's the Ricky Saints that I liked in AEW. And it's DC, I see you shaking your head too, that seemed to be a moment for you where it just clicked.
Yeah, it's perfect. He has the win for me.
Yeah, he's my pick as well. It's Ricky Saints, no doubt.
All right. Well, as we hit the 1 o'clock, I think I'm right up on it, people.
You're really good at this. He's like, the boss gave me approval.
All I can say is this has been great. We are the Main Event Wrestling Network. We are on the road to 300 subscribers. It is almost 1 o'clock, but we want you to go on, watch this again, subscribe, check out DC, GBH, Kyle, myself, all of our shows. There's tons
let's
of
go
content
around the horn and see what's coming up this next week. GBH, I know you just guys did 2 blogs, but what's going on the horizon for the Blog World Order?
We got some new blogs coming, of course. I got a couple down the pipe. We've got some new stuff coming from Shady. Killer Mike is still working on his buy rate stuff, which is going to be huge. That one's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for that one, especially for the OG wrestling fans to take a nice trip down memory lane for some classic wrestling, some classic graps. I know Jay Gold will be a huge appreciator of this one. We've also got episode 5 of TGBH with TGBH. We're going to have Mr. OTM in the house for that one. That's going to be fun. We've got Hobby Hour episode 2 with Tucky, who you might know from Tucker Talks Turf, if you haven't heard. But yeah. Oh, and I think this week we're going to have the official crowning ceremony live on the Main Event Wrestling Network YouTube for Mike, Paperclip Mike, first Vlog World Order Predictions Heavyweight Champion. So
big moves.
That's going to be something fun if you guys want to call in and, congratulate the champ. Maybe pop some poppers on the air or something for him. We're just going to have some fun with it. You know what I mean? Just roll with
That's
the gimmick.
what we do over here, right? We're having fun talking wrestling. NXT Night Shift next Tuesday is going to be a wild one. Jay Gold's going to be dressed up as I don't know what, but I'll be there, of course.
He's going to dress up as Josh Briggs.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got to do the Josh Briggs gimmick.
I got something so much better that I'm not even going to spoil it. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah.
Oh, and then on OTM next Thursday, I'll be dressed up as Stone Cold Steve Austin, so come hang out with us, have a good time.
Are you going to have the bald cap and everything?
I don't think I need the bald cap. But thanks for asking.
Aren't you dressing for Tuesday or no?
I mean, I got to figure it out. I think I would just be Carmelo Hayes, but I don't have anything that makes me look like Carmelo Hayes.
Just get a yellow sweater and a red collar and be Caillou, and we'll call it a day, okay? Just do it. Just be Caillou. It's fine.
Just do it, Kyle.
Oh, just chased him
he went to go get the costume. He was like, "That's a great idea. I'm going."
DC, what else?
Yeah, my life is complicated, so just follow. I got a lot of different stuff I do, so just follow me, DC Hendricks on X, official DC Hendricks on Instagram, WrestleHolic Pod on X, WrestleHolics Podcast on Instagram, YouTube. We're still trying to build our YouTube channel, so definitely subscribe there if you can on our YouTube channel. And yeah, I'm just gonna simplify it because as you guys are aware, I do a lot of different stuff in wrestling, sports world, so. Just follow me, and you'll be able to see it all.
And we wears many hats.
And we got DC on our network, so check him out. Check out everything he does. And we on the Indie Wrestling Guide. I'm not sure I believe we're doing a review this week coming up, but I'll post more about that on Tuesday on the night shift. And check out the Halloween episode of the NXT Night Shift. It is going to be fun, and I want to keep it light, and I want everyone to join. And if you have pictures you want to send us, go ahead and send in your pictures of your best Halloween costumes, wrestling related or not. Send us your Halloween costumes on the night shift Twitter. If we bring it up, we'll bring it up on the show. If not, we'll talk about it. We'll try to put it on our phones. We'll do whatever we're going to do, but send us your stuff. Let's see how fun it's going to be. We're going to promote that all weekend. I mean, but boys, it was great recording with you. Enjoy Halloween Havoc. Enjoyed the AAA show tonight. And we will all see you next week on the Main Event Network. See you, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks for checking us out, guys. See you later.